Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Friday morning. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place. But if not, let's put it in the right place so that you can have a great start to the weekend. Still in the 10X book, still doing my thing, going through the normal routine, listening to the goodies, and then now reading the goodies to you. So one of the things that caught my attention today was abundance, not balance. Abundance, not balance. Now, we kind of hear all the time, like, work-life balance. You're just trying to balance everything, kind of get everything kind of even. And the more and more I listen to the whoever, I consider, or that is successful, there's really no balance. There really isn't, because you're just so busy doing all kind of things, So I want to kind of read this to you and go into it a little bit so you can kind of have an understanding of what I'm talking about. All right. So the first thing you must do is make success your duty by setting distinct and definitive priorities. I can't do this for you, of course. Everyone's priorities are different. However, if success is a main concern for you, then I would suggest you must spend most of your time doing the things that will create success. Of course, I don't know what success means in your life. It could involve a variety of people and things, finances, family, happiness, spirituality, physical or emotional well-being, or if you're like me, all of them. And remember, it can be all of them. I personally am not interested in balance. I am interested in abundance in every area. I don't think I should have to sacrifice one in favor of another. Successful people think in terms of all, whereas unsuccessful people tend to place limits on themselves. They may believe that if I am rich, I can't be happy. If I thrive in my career, then I won't have time to be a good father, husband, or spiritual individual. In fact, it's interesting to notice that the people who put limits on what is available to them are also most inclined to talk about balance. However, this is a flawed manner of thinking that neither time management nor balance will resolve. As far as I'm concerned, it's pointless for people to worry about time management and balance. The question they should be asking is, how can I have it all in abundance? Successful people have attained the things that they desire in quantities so great that no one can take them away. And how can a person consider him or her successful if he or she isn't happy? What happiness is there in being unable to pay the bills or provide for your family or worry about your future? The moment you achieve one goal you set for yourself, then it's time to establish a new target. Quit thinking in terms of either or and start thinking in terms of all and everything. And then he goes into, as I was writing this, a client sent me a message asking, do you ever rest? I jokingly wrote back within seconds, never. I do, of course, like every other human being. However, I also know how much time is available to me, what my priorities are, and that is my duty, obligation, and responsibility to go after them in the time that I have. I challenge you to keep track of how you're spending your available time, perhaps in a journal. Most people have no clue what they are doing with their time, but still complain that they don't have enough. Okay, so really good stuff. He goes into, like, every single person has 160 hours in a week, and he blah, 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 but the main point is what I just read, which was really, really good. So I like that. I like that a lot, because I've talked about that in other episodes where, trying to win at everything that I do, trying to have that in abundance. Like, I don't want to be just good at one thing. I want to be good at everything. And it is hard, because you're trying to do all these things, and you are trying to find time for family, friends, stuff like that, work, goals. I train jiu-jitsu, so I want to get better at my jiu-jitsu. I study things for my business all the time, so I got to do that. And the list goes on. There's just so many things, my health, my runs, my workouts. Actually, I didn't get my running yet. I'm about to do that before I head up to the academy. So on and so forth. I do so many things, I just got done washing 2 of the cars. I like my cars clean on the weekend. They got to be cleaned out. They got to be clean, looking nice. The yard's looking all nice, the backyard, plants watered, all this stuff. And it's like, man, it's like all this stuff that I do because I want it all to be like high level. What I was talking about yesterday with one of my students that got some really poor grades, my advice or my things I was talking to them about was getting an A+ in everything, not just in one thing or in some things, but it's in all things, you know. So it's just trying to be great at all areas, and it's hard, you know. Humans, you make mistakes, say things, do things, you make, you know, just you mess up sometimes. But the goal is to be the absolute best at everything that I can do. And so the more I read this stuff, again, the more that I listen to it, you know, it just pushes me to just, it's just hard not to, it's just hard to be lazy, I guess, to sit around and do nothing when I have all this stuff around me and I'm reading this stuff every day. You know, there's just days where I feel tired, beat up. It's the end of the week. You know, it's Friday, been training all week, running, working out, you know, life, business, everything else. And you kind of want to just chill. But you just know that, you know, there's time to do things and when you got to get things done. And then you think about, you know, guys like my student Ted, that's still in the hospital, still, you know, fighting for his life. You know, I got a cousin that has cancer, you know, chemotherapy, going through that kind of stuff. And it's like, man, and the list goes on. You know, the world doesn't stop. It doesn't stop turning on its axis just because, you know, you're in pain or you're going through something. The world's still moving. So we got to keep moving no matter what and keep trying to get the things that we have. Like I said, you know, it's I like what he said about, you know, you can't be happy when you're worrying about the next paycheck and how you're going to pay your bills and stuff like that. So get everything in abundance, friendships, money, everything, your health, your mental health. You know, most of this stuff that's left out of all these books really is just the mental part, the mental health part, like mental toughness. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get through with all these episodes, is just constantly feeding your mind to just create walls, barriers of keeping negativity out or things that are going to bring you down emotionally to where you don't want to do anything. These things are meant to bring you up, to push you to that next level, to get the things that you want to live. Because why not? You're only here once, so we need to get after it and get the things that we really want in life, and not kind of just hope, wish, and pray for them. It all helps, but we actually got to put actions behind them, you know. So hope that helps. It's really good stuff. So it's not just balance, it's abundance. Everything should be in abundance for you. All right. So you guys have a great day, great weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I got to get this run in. All right. See you guys later.